Welcome back to the Game of Thrones pod, and I have the winners of the competition from a couple of videos ago. Obviously, I wanted to do that last episode, but unfortunately the save game corrupted, so I've remade them all. They're back in game. Let's find out who won. Our first winner was, once again, House Popeye. They've been pretty integral to the campaign, so I was quite happy to see them come back. They've been given old stones in the Riverlands. We have the Cape of Eagles, now belongs to House Iron Eagle. Some strong, tall, super powerful martial fighter there. House Calavesi is down here, of Cannet, apparently. Didn't even know that was a province. House Sandwich, great name. Now have Rushmore, that's Lord Harlan of House Sandwich. I gave him some tropes to buff him up a little bit. I didn't want him to die instantly. House Slalu, I didn't add all three because obviously that would be quite a lot to add, but we added House Slalu there. Didn't know what to do for the banner really for that one. House Lavender up here in Cape Kraken, Lord Agar of House Lavender. I hope I did the shield some justice there. We have House Whitesmith next door in Flint Cliffs. They are Northmen, as requested, with a kind of nice looking flag there that suits it. And House Harrenhal down here in Castamere, actually. One of the provinces we took from, obviously from the Rock last episode. Congratulations to those who won. I'll probably do another giveaway later on when we've picked up a lot more land. Obviously we want to go for Harrenhal this episode. We got something to sort out first, but congratulations to those who did win. If you've got any changes you'd like me to make to your houses, then I will do so. Leave a comment and I will fix up what I can. I've buffed some up as and when it's necessary, and I've arranged the marriages for them, but obviously I haven't let any time tick yet, because otherwise our character will probably run off and ruin everything for us. Once again, let's go ahead and remove those from special interest. We'll keep an eye on them. Hopefully they'll stick around for a while. I've given some lustful, some strong, so hopefully they're immune to dying instantly. Anyway, I was doing some research, and it turns out you can become immortal in the Game of Thrones mod. Because I was thinking, this guy's incredible, and I quite like to play as him forever. Brilliant, tall, shrewd. I've been over it a few times. He's pretty great. To become immortal, you have to join the Alchemist Guild and use the rare elixir, as you can see there. The issue is, using a rare elixir is quite difficult. It requires a bit of luck, studying libraries randomly, essentially, until you find it. And chances are we won't get it till we're very late in age anyway. Now, of course, we can't join the Alchemist Guild until we have switched over to the Scholarship focus, got Mystic or Scholar or something like that from the end of that event chain, which we can't do for another year. It's possible we could become immortal with this character, but we'd have to stick at it our entire lives. Now, it was explained in the comments, either last episode or the episode before, that we can grant our trade goods to our trader, who will do it still on our behalf. So we can still be part of the trade guild technically, and also join the Alchemist Guild if we assign a master trader to do it for us. So let's set that up again. I really love this system, by the way. I love that you can automate it. Who have we got that would be a good trader? Well, I'm going to assume their stewardship plays into it. Erica seems like a good choice. She is Midas Touch. She is brilliant. Let's go with you then. Alright, and how do I gift her my goods? Is there an intrigue menu option or something? Because I'm going to assume, yeah, we have loads, don't we? Because we captured a bunch when we were doing our raids. We don't want to sell the warehouse this time. We want to keep that around. Do I just give them as gifts? I'm going to assume so. Let's let some time tick, see if we get a decision or something. Now, she's asking for gold instantly. Oh my god, that is expensive. Okay. Sorry, I'm tweaking the audio a little bit here. It seems a bit loud to me. My liege, the highly prosperous economy of the round greatly increases the demand for goods. Sure, here's 500 gold. Now, why don't we actually manually give her this stuff? Maybe that will work? We focus on investing, focus on profit. I would like profit at this stage, if you don't mind. Now, I'm going to assume that just gives her more events that potentially trigger the sale of goods at higher prices or something like that. Now, let's grant her our goods. Seeing as we're essentially buying goods on her behalf anyway, we just give her 500 gold for cloth. I assume the artifact she's got determines the what she will make in return, right? Now, last episode we got a claim on the entire Duchy of Harrenhal and Harrenhal proper, as in the holding of Harrenhal, and I said, stupidly, we can't declare war for that because we've just been to war with them and now they're back under the Iron Throne. One of you pointed out, the way CK2 works, by the way, seeing as I don't have thousands of hours in it or anything, you always declare war on the top liege. So we can actually go to war for all of our claims there on Harrenhal and the actual county of Harrenhal. Take back our capital, our birthright. Now, we could always do that now. We could wait until we become immortal and potentially bide our time, you know, play the slow game, the silent game, sitting in the background, building up our funds. Where's the fun in that, though? Let's get our retinues back together. Let's let them reinforce back up to full strength. Then I think we're going to seize what we've been planning to seize all this time. Finally, we're going to make some decent progress. After that, sweep up the rest of the Riverlands. What do you think? We're almost there anyway. I think we should reform the Iron Throne under the Iron King. with his fancy flower crown. Now, I kind of forgot we stole the Tyrell crown. Why don't we find something a bit more legitimate in terms of a crown? Now, one of you pointed out that I think the King's Landing... Oh, well, whoever was the Iron King still has our crown, the Driftwood crown. They do have a Valyrian steel axe, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and try and find the Driftwood crown so we can take back what we're supposed to have. Driftwood? Is it you? Oh, yep, no, she has everything. Chiefess Chona of Claw Isle has just about every crown ever made. Where's our crown, though? Is it here? Crown of Winter? Yeah, there's Driftwood crown. Original owner, Balon II. Right, we need to grab that back. That's the original OG Driftwood crown. What else have we got? Tully crown, Durandon crown. The Crown of Winter would also be very, very cool. Either way. Where is she? She's there? Oh, well, we could just send some boats there immediately and try and take that back. Let's do it. Where's the fleets? Let's get everyone on our boats. 47,000 men? Really? Wow. Holy shit, we've got a lot of men. And we'll send... We don't really need to send that many men, seeing as it's a single province in the north. So I can't imagine it's particularly well defended, you know? Not only that, but they're also wildlings who have conquered the north. So they're not exactly going to have many levies or reinforcement rates or anything like that. So not a huge amount to worry about. Even so, we are trying to get back our ancestral crown here. So let's do this right. Winter is coming to an end. This is a good time to strike, I think. Nobody wants to fight winter in the north. 2 people eloped, got married without anyone's consent except their own, and forced to be as their liege to either accept their marriage or do something about it. Zosha Popeye and Roos Valen here. I'm fine with that. You know what? You guys do whatever you want. These are both subscriber houses. I'd rather them stay alive. I'll accept their marriage, lose 10 prestige. I'm also not pissing off 2 noble houses in the process. We'll take a slave, free slave. I don't know why you would ever say no to that event, I'll be honest with you. The soup kitchen and pipe burned down quite recently. Without many, the poor might starve. 40 gold for repairs. Yeah, let's do that. Member of the Great Trade League approaches you and tells you he's ready to buy specific merchandise. Gold ingots for 247 gold does not seem anything. So I'm going to say I'll never sell anything to any people of your kind. Let's go ahead and grant all of that to our trade master. Alright, well, the good part is if she dies, then we'll just re-inherit all of that anyway, seeing as, you know, she's our mother. So that's probably one of the best ways to do it. Now, I've granted her pretty much every relevant item. I don't think I can give her the warehouse, can I? Can I give her control over that? No. Right, okay, so it's not a grantable item, that's fine. Do we even have a warehouse? I'm going to assume so, seeing as there was an option. Yeah, we do. Okay, well, that's fine. I assume we still get the bonuses from that. Yes, we do. So we don't have to be part of the trade guild or anything to get the bonuses from the warehouse. That's pretty good. Like I said, alchemy skill for the Immortality is probably a bit better at this stage. I've not actually joined the Cult of Starry Wisdom, I don't think. Now, that's essentially the equivalent of the Satan Worshipper Society, but I assume there are some differences in the Game of Thrones. We should definitely check that out. I don't know why, but I've never really had the urge to join them before, but let's get Immortality first. So what do we need to do? We need to switch over to Scholarship Focus, and we need to build the Observatory and go for... Let me just check. Was it Mystic, Scholar, Erudite? Was there a particular one? Oh, any. Mystic, Scholar, Fire Obsessed Lunatic, or Erudite are all applicable. So if we get any of those from the Scholarship Focus, we can go and try and get our Immortality. Now, I was wrong. She's actually of Claw Isle. She just happens to hold Moat Cailin as well. Her primary capital, though, is in Claw Isle, so we will go there instead. Oh, God, there are people there. Can you leave? There we go. Thank you. Appreciate that. See if we can take back our crown, eh? Or anything at all. To be honest, any of these artifacts would be good. My king, Tristan Peak, has been defeated. His reign of misrule has come to an end. Stability has been brought to the Red Dunes. I don't know who you are. I don't care. Please don't ever tell me about these things again. Dennet Charlton has led the liberation of Martlet Bay on Iron King Harren II. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Alright, it's Master Afalabi of House Iron Eagle there. He should be able to fight them off quite well. I mean, he's an absolute giant of a man. So we'll deal with that in a second. We'll take messenger stations. I was thinking, actually, thought crossed my mind. We've got plenty of gold coming on already. 10.2, 38.06 gold per month is a lot of gold. Instead, why don't we have her focus on investing? So rather than just get gold that we can spend on more buildings and then it's get out of those buildings more gold, why don't we actually have her invest the goods in our provinces so we get other bonuses like prestige and piety and we've seen before like morale of troops, vassal opinion. That'd be much more useful to have a much broader range of bonuses rather than just gold coming back. So I feel like that's the best play we can make. Let's also have a gather taxes from Pike, because we have a lot of tax-giving buildings there. Where the hell am I? Alright, we're about to siege down the first holding. Come on. Some of the value here. Okay, we got something. We got one thing by the looks of it. Do we want to take a Salt Wife? She is a genius. She's 39, though. She'd be worth just having around, I would assume. Do we have any Salt Wives? We don't have any at all. Now, Salt Wives, historically, have always caused us problems in terms of castration. Let's say no. What do we get? We got a Collar of Pearls. Is that really everything? She's got so many artifacts. Oh, who cares? She's got so many artifacts, and all we got was a Collar of Pearls. Look at this. She's got just an incredible amount of jewelry. Holy shit. Well, I don't mind sieging all of her provinces in the hopes that we find something. More Salt Wives. Unless they are young and maybe brilliant or a trait we don't already have in the family, I'm not going to bother. What about her? She is 41 in Clubfoot. That's the opposite of what I wanted, I'll be honest with you. Wonder what strange things I will discover. Your observatory is finally ready. It is with great anticipation that you prepare to make your first observations. Awesome. Alright. Well, nothing at all. We could head to Moat Cailin as well. Try our luck. No, I'm not acting against anyone. Now, unfortunately, during my time granting artifacts, because you have to wait days to pass before you can grant new artifacts, the Trident has once again become independent, but under someone else there. The Paramount Alan Tully. Oh, the Tullys have taken it back. Oh, wait, but that's under the Reach. Riverrun itself is under the Reach. However, we're obviously after Harrenhal to declare war on House Frey. Let's see what you have for me here in Moat Cailin. Alright. This shouldn't take too long, although these are a little bit more fortified. Lord Reva Lodos the Bear. Off raiding. 4 level 10 or above, really? Moat Cailin. 12, holy shit. It's got the province of Moat Cailin there. 4 level plus 7, wow. Yeah, one of the biggest castles for defending the north, because they have to go through that to get to everyone else. You see it very briefly, I think, in the show. My wife Valley is pregnant. Oh, that's really good. We haven't had any children yet. Awesome. Excellent news. And 300 gold from our mother. So refund on some of the things. Now, look at this. Like, we've got 1,424 gold. We don't need her focusing on gold. How did the stars move? The only event you can take on this. Normally, you can also become a Heliocentrist Scholar. Oh, no, wait. This is the one. The other choice is there's something strange out there which gives you the Necronomicon. So, this should give us the ability to become a Scholar. Yep, I really don't care. Siege of the Children's Tower, nothing. Might as well siege down the rest while we're here. Who are you? Attractive, 26. Oh, sorry, appealing. Not necessary. I don't want the best traits. What about you? Winifred, 34. Ruthless. Maybe not. I have a feeling we'd probably wake up dead if we took her as a sole wife. And we have finally Winifred again. She really wants to come along, eh? Not today, Winifred. Okay, let's leave. What do we have to take on our list? Now, you might remember I marked it quite a long time ago. Well, it's clearly not her. Oh, she has Jade. Why did I mark her? Oh, she was a really good wife, I remember. Yeah, pleasing voice, brilliant. Let's not worry about her now. She's a bit old and already pregnant. Now, you might remember we had someone marked with the Dragon Horn, the Dragon Binder. Doesn't look like it's around. This guy's got a lot of good treasure there. Morning Mace, Valyrian Steel. Passion, Valyrian Steel. Lots of books. We want to find, instead, the Dragon Binder from whoever has it now. Might have been raided, might have been lost. That'll be a great artifact to have, give prestige, and obviously will allow us to bind dragons. Where are you, Morak? I'm sorry? But you didn't... Oh, right, there we go. How does she have the Dragon Binder? Reckoning of Time, Learning +1. Volantine. That's not terrible. Learning +1 might come in handy when we're in the Alchemist Guild. And look, she's got that equipped, giving her monthly prestige. You need to not be incapable for that. Sure. Let's mark her as special interest, and I'm going to take that horn. Where is she? Oh, she's unlanded. That's a problem. She's also too far away to invite her to court. Huh. Now, her being unlanded means that we can't actually take her, because we can't siege down any of her holdings. Can we kidnap her? We don't have any options at all, because she is legitimately out of diplomatic range. That's very annoying. We'd have to grab a stronghold at the halfway point to actually take the Dragon Horn now. Okay, never mind then. Forget I said anything. We will unmark you as special interest and have a look for that later on. What do we find some other artifacts? So there's the Horn of Winter, which does exist. Where is that? Potentially another Dragon Horn. That's really good. Monthly Prestige +2. And he also has Skin Peeler, another Valyrian weapon. Oh no, it's just a rare broadsword. I see. Oh, that's horrible. Where are you? Cape Morak. I don't think we're too far away. If we're in Moat Cailin, we can just go around the corner here. Let's take it. I want the Horn of Winter. That seems really useful. 33% chance of getting the trait. Diligent, please. Look at how good this character is. Incredible. Patient, diligent, ambitious. Some of the best generic stat boosting traits we can get. Top of, obviously, the brilliant trait. She came out capable and fertile. Interesting. Okay, you're a good character. Unfortunately, not what we're looking for in terms of an heir. We need that brilliant trait no matter what. I'm always going to take brilliant over anything else available. Alright. That's a hell of a defended province. Wow. All from Levy, I assume? Yeah, all from Levy. Or at least 3/4 of it are from Levy. We could assault it down. Alright. Well, first hill for all it's worth. You and your men have located someone in the castle who owns a Valyrian steel blade. Skin peeler is not Valyrian steel, though, is it? Well, it's listed on his portrait as being Valyrian steel, and it does have a unique quality to it, but it says a crooked broadsword designed for its draw. Normally, they point out if they're Valyrian steel. I want it anyway. Oh, no, this lady is the one with the Valyrian steel. Oh, Mother's Grief. Wow. Blessed by the High Scepter himself. That'd be useful. And she's got another Valyrian steel sword. Yeah. She'll need more than that. How strong is she? 100? Okay, we could be in for a fight here. 175. He's no match for my might. Sorry. Pretty sure that's a lady. Let's not worry about it. Strike. Was that it? Were we done in one move? Oh shit, we wounded her. Give me those swords. I forcefully overwhelmed her defensive stance, and she is dead. Can we take it, or is it going to do the same thing it did before and give us Kago's Folly again? And we get to take a Salt Wife. Oh, we could have taken her as a damn Salt Wife instead. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so she's shrewd. No, they're all terrible. Alright then. We gained Kago's Folly. Nice. Shame that event is bugged, because we could have built quite a collection of Valyrian steel at this stage. And unfortunately, no Dragon Binder either. This guy has them all. If we could kidnap this guy, we could try and steal the artifact Horn of Winter. I would like that. That's an incredibly rare, powerful artifact, so that'd be pretty good to have. Let's go home. We're not going to steal it from... it's one thing to go to whoever has the all of that jewelry and steal it from them, because they are a landed noble in... they were in Colorado, weren't they? So in Westeros. It's another thing to launch an expedition to steal beyond the wall from wildlings a very rare Horn of Winter. What is this? Hardhome? Just an independent baron. Weird. So that's what we'll do. Let's launch an expedition up north and steal the Horn of Winter. I would like that if you don't mind. You've got so many good swords. That looks really cool. Okay, who have we got then? Spymaster is okay. Marshal is... oh, Jesus, they're both pretty bad. We'll take the Spymaster then and see what we can do. Revenant Bride from Citadel. Winter is coming to an end. Time to launch our expedition. Now, we can force our way inside. 87% chance of success. Sneak in through the window. 80% chance of success, or 86% chance of success, which is convincing them. So we'll go for the top one, highest chance. Tax income or revolt risk. We will take tax income. Actually, no, revolt risk would have been better there. That was barely any tax. Rush them, or pose as a servant. Posing as a servant and giving them poison drinks, much higher chance of succeeding. Let's do it. 82% chance. There's our gold. Oh shit, we wanted crafty as we thought. The guards draw their swords and approach you. Fight my way out. 51% chance of successfully escaping. 28% chance of being captured in prison, 21% chance of escaping with maimed and severely injured. We can try and bribe them. 67% chance, but we lose 200 gold. Or a 13% chance of successfully escaping while losing general opinion -10 for being pathetic. Okay, we won't die from that one though. 7% chance we die, 35% chance of being in prison, 58% chance of successfully escaping. Let's go for this one. And we lost our 200 gold. We might get depressed. We weren't depressed. Okay, that's best outcome, I think. No pathetic, no depressed. We just can't get in the Horn and now can't steal anything else for quite some time. How many men have we got? 35,000 men. How many men have the Trident got? You have 10,000 men. You know what that means? Let's take back our capital. This is it. It's all been building up to this. We know how this works. We're fine. Let's do it. For Harrenhal. Okay, everybody on your boats. We'll meet up in Pike. That's where we'll launch the expedition. Because obviously we need some extra boats to carry all the men from Pike. We must move forward with our research. We need to get that elixir of immortality. Seems pretty appropriate that another member of House Orr is going to go mad and try and make himself immortal. Let's get on the boats there. Not that they've made themselves immortal before. They just tend to all be a bit crazy and a little bit ambitious. Like Harren, for example, thinking he could fight off Aegon. Let's move to Seaguard. Probably has the highest. And then I can divide the men up sort of equally. We will lead the retinue ourselves. The retinue are our best troops, our strongest, heaviest infantry with the most morale, our loyalist zealots. We'll move them to Riverrun. Everyone else, the grunts and the vassal levies, can move into Seaguard. These guys can actually try and pick off some armies before we move in the main sieging force in the form of these men here. Alright, that's a pretty decent amount of men we've got there. Where are the rest of our troops? 35,000 men. Is that all of them? Oh no, it's 31,000. Oh, we've got some moving up there through the Bane Fort from Casterly Rock. Oh, sorry, Castamere. Okay, let's move you guys down. Seeing as you guys are more or less ready to go at this stage. Lower the boats. Have we got any boats raised at all? No, we're good. Alright, this is going to be our siege force. Like I said, they can take Harrenhal proper. Our expedition led by Harren is going to go and take out their troops where we can find them. What's the... Supply in Harrenhal is 20k, so once these guys get there, they're actually going to be fine. We should merge them, however, and put some good commanders on this. Someone to lead the siege. What do we have? Hang on. Gisela leading that one. And then we'll put Gold and Thormor on the flanks. And then for ours, we'll have Lauren on that one. I want one good commander leading this entire army. We're taking attrition already. That's pretty bad. Is it just this province in particular? 11k, right. Okay, that's fine. Their retinues, they'll probably reinforce faster than they can actually be killed. 12,000 men there. Let's merge these stacks. 15,000 men, plus us leading it. Like, good commanders in general. Is that really where that province goes? I don't want to move over a river crossing. That was why I was going that way. And also so we didn't take attrition through Harrenhal. Let's just do it. One morning your sister Princess Rao comes to see you. I'm worried. I've heard you're spending a late night studying the sky and entertaining heretical notions about the cosmos. I would ask you stop for your own sake. Stay out of my business. 30 prestige. She's angry with us. It's not what you think of any writing poetry. Yeah, we'll say that. Alright, here we go. No commanders on either of their flanks. We did an impressive feint there. 2 level 4 tactics versus a level 4 tactic, a level 2 tactic, a level 3 tactic. On average, we're doing better. Killing off a lot of their men. Okay, we're switching over to a shield war tactic. This is where our heavy infantry is really going to shine. 11,000 heavy infantry versus the majority of their army actually is light infantry. They've got a lot of cavalry though. What do we want to focus on here? Probably heavy infantry given what we're leading. Alright, this is pretty good. Last stand. This one is down. They're taking a hell of a lot of losses on their left flank there. Legendary last stand there from them. They're probably not going to kill off as many men as we'd like. They're going to retreat with 3,000. That's fine. 75% war score. That's all the battle war score we can get in this war. We might as well take them out there. Now, this is a de jure claim, not an invasion, so we don't actually have to siege everything. I'm just going to let our men die to attrition if that's what we need to siege Harrenhal. Saying that, saying that, we can't assault it because Harrenhal has a fort level of 21. Holy shit. It's the most powerful castle in the game, to my knowledge. So, besides maybe the wall, Castle Black. Since Harmony out there, +1 learning. Thank you, very useful. Probably help out with the Immortality. You can have 200 gold. That seems fair. Now, we're going to die to attrition quite quickly here, but it might speed it up a little bit. I want my legions to take up arms to defend the realm against the Iron Islands enemies. The armies of the Bay of Crabs will join you as soon as possible. Really? Thank you, Bay of Crabs. A loyal retainer. Some gifts for you, my loyal friend. Tell me, how do civil wars work with Fine? Why did they join us? Very weird that they would join against a religious and cultural enemy. I suppose we do have legitimate claims on it, don't we? We did build this castle, so... Alright, Harren II at Harrenhal. Going to take back the Hall of Harren. Should be... Oh, this is taking a long time, isn't it? Wow. Alright. 10% chance of getting the trait stress. That's fine. Absolutely worth it. This is going to take a really long time. Holy shit. Like months and months. And do they have any armies kicking around that we need to worry about? You are pretty good. Yeah, I will accept that we need people like you. 17 learning. You're better than my current priest. You are higher. Do we need to proselytize anyway? We do need to proselytize a lot of our Westerosi provinces, don't we? Proselytize Riverrun. I can't wait to take Harrenhal. We're going to rebuild it fully. With all this gold we've got, this is why we're saving it. So we can put back all these towers, turn it into an absolute... Oh, the Great Sickness, I forgot about that. An absolute unit of a castle. Where is it? Oh, it's there. It's broken out again in Castamere and in Case there in the Westerlands. Gonna have to be careful. We might be in for the Great Sickness. If we can move our capital over to Harrenhal quick enough, we won't have to worry about it too much. Luckily, a lot of them succumb to starvation. That's knocked off a good couple of months from our siege here. Do we want this guy? He might be useful, I guess. Appealing. Humble. Sure. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's spread to Harlow already. Let's seal the gates. We can't do that, I suppose, because we are... Oh, maybe we can do that. Yeah, because I was going to say it's not a province away, but it actually is, seeing as it's in the same sea province there. I don't want to seclude myself until we finish the Siege of Harrenhal. We'll wait. Working out Lord Sport. Let's not worry about it. Come on. Daughter was born. It's Princess Era. Who is she? And who? Sorry? Perwyn Vipran. Named Esgrid. Who is that? Is he just a randomer? Oh no, he's a married man. You horrible girl. Right, let's go ahead and find her a matrilineal husband. Hagon Hoare of Drum Tower. We could have... Yeah, he seems pretty good. Right. You will marry them. Matrilineally if you need to. It doesn't matter. They're the same house anyway. Alright, we've almost done it. 89% war score. Come on. Please finish this up so I can shut the gates. Oh, it's not quite a pike yet. We might be okay. Oh, we lost trait Diligent. We've only just got it. 100% war score. Thank you for that. I'll be taking that back if you don't mind. We've successfully seized the High Lordship of Harrenhal after defeating Lord Paramount Alan Tully of the Trident. Shall this territory be attached to the personal domains of Pike, or shall High Chiefess Shira Frey be confirmed as its rightful holder? Absolutely not. That is mine. And do we want to take the Lordship of Harrenhal as well? Yes, we will. Thank you. We've got it. We've taken it back. Harrenhal. It's got a lot going for it right now. It's got a lot more buildings than I thought it would. Can we begin rebuilding it? Rebuild Harrenhal. Start a long and arduous restoration of King Harren's castle, Harrenhal. Suitable that Harren II of the Iron Islands will rebuild what was built by Harren I. Let's do it. You now have sufficient resources to restore old King Harren's castle. This will be a long and costly process that will take generations to complete. Your Master of Coin should oversee construction to expedite the process. Oversee construction, right, got it. Let's do it. 800 gold. That's just for the first section, by the way. This is going to take a very, very long time. So, oversee construction, Harrenhal. We'll have you... do we need to have you improve holding? No. We could have them oversee defenses for a while, I suppose. Just to increase the garrison. No, we'll oversee Ram instead. That's fine. Right, let's put down all of our troops. And let's get ready to buffer off against this plague. Is it in Pike yet? It's not in Pike. Well, that was very lucky. Okay, seal the gates. Some commoners have already started gathering outside as your guards start to close the gate. A decisive thump silences a curious chatter coming from the other side. Goodbye. My vassal, Lord Reaver, Oscar Hoare, has requested that Lord Andric Stonehouse of Stonehouse be sworn to him. Should that be true? Where is Stonehouse? It's Old Wick. Technically it should be. Now I gave this guy the Sea Stone Isles because it's an elective island. We are elective Gavelkind, so everybody hated me. Or at least didn't like me as much as they could. I'm going to say... impressive with vague promises. We do have Old Wick, so we don't have to worry about that. Alright, reappoint the old council. Not that we had to actually change that at all. What can we do here then? Perform statecraft. And special we can upgrade all of our holdings here? I assumed Pike was fully upgraded. Yeah, it is, right. So it's just everywhere else, I would assume. Upgrade holding, really. We have a lot of holdings then. Upgrade upstream in Harrenhal. Tower of Dread, Widow's Tower, Kinspire Tower. I don't think there's much point building anything there because I'm pretty sure it collapses if we do so. So let's not worry about that. Alright, we've done it. Harrenhal is back to where it belongs. And am I going to make it my capital? Probably not. Just because there is the curse of Harrenhal, which is your children will be born deformed, you'll be driven mad, stressed, depressed, things like that. Congenital defects, so things like hunchback will affect your family. Let's hold it. Let's stay in Pike for a while until we know it's safe to live there. I'm going to publish my findings. Oh, well, it's not worth it. To gain the trait scholar. Done. We can do it. The Alchemist Guild. We are in. Thank you for watching. Next episode, we're going to uncover the secrets of potentially Wildfire, but also potentially Immortality. Hopefully it won't take as long. We are a genius, or Genius Plus, obviously brilliant. We have Learning, Scholar, Patient, Shrewd, Ambitious. Unfortunately, because Brilliant is added by the congenital traits, it's not included in the calculations. I might add that. I'll see what they've done for Genius and scale it accordingly. We've made a lot of progress. Thank you for watching. See you next time.